14:24, 3 a.m. Hey there, people of the internet world, it's Kibatsu. Welcome back to more Let's Play Valkyrie Profile. I guess I kinda don't want to do this one. I'm kinda scared exactly as to what I'm gonna run into over there, but first off, before we do run into there, I'm gonna go ahead and take a visit back to Lassen, because after we recruited Belinus, if we return back here to Lassen here, and if we enter through this door over here, which is Asaka's room, we find ourselves a pressed flower, which is actually not a bad item at all if you're actually considering it's like a chance to use it. Pressed flower, a flower made by Asaka. Poison damage minus 90. Either that's minus 90 or plus 90. I'm pretty sure it's... You know what? Hold on a second. Wasn't there another one? Wasn't there another... Dang it. Okay, I guess not. Alright, who's gonna get it? Yeah, you keep that. I guess I'll give it to Ongram just to give it something different, I guess. And I guess that'll be it there. Wait a minute. Hold on. I can make items here? Huh. I never noticed that. That's interesting to know, actually. Huh. Oh well. Alright, well before we move on then, let's just take a look at the rest of the town here. This is Belinus' room, which is kinda nothing going on here. This whole town in general has like nothing going on. There's like no NPCs. You can't even run into any buildings or go anywhere else except for here and to the slave auction area. Which there's again nothing here. There's no treasure chests in towns. Before you ask that, you don't get any items other than the ones you get for when you visit with the person in your party. And I say party as in like he's not sent to Asgard yet. So no worries there. You don't have to worry about items or any secret things like that. Now, one last thing before we visit the Cave of Oblivion here is this little village here. There's really only one thing I want to show off, or at least two things, I guess. Well, maybe a couple of things. Did I ever read what Lassen said? I'm pretty sure I did. Camille Village. Attached to Artolia, Camille is in disarray, constantly becoming embroiled in the wars of their neighborhoods. Their history shows how often they have been trampled underfoot. This place must be pretty... worn down, I guess. Now, I'm only showing this off here because there are a couple of NPCs. There are a couple of NPCs around here that we can talk to. That will become unavailable. I should say that. There's a couple of NPCs we can talk to here that become unavailable at a certain point in time. And I can't remember exactly where it's at. So... Oh, she's cute. She looks very cute. No entrance. He just walked up to it. No entrance. Like, who's telling her that? I'm sorry for laughing at that, but I've forgotten that was the thing. I don't know. I don't know why that's funny. Jeez. As expressing a mood as this game is trying to get sometimes you just gotta laugh at some of the stupidest stuff. Just to pick yourself up, you know? In some cases, laughter does kind of help that moment of just diving into certain depression. Because there's some things that you just gotta laugh at. Just so you won't have to worry about it later. Like, you can just laugh it off now. Maybe you can worry about it after you laugh it off a little bit. But I mean, you gotta find a balance in there, you know? So I'll laugh at that as much as I want. Because it's funny, dang it. Jeez. Okay, so that's really all there is to it about Camille Village, and it won't stay like that forever, so that's why I want to show that one off. Now, with that said, the Cave of Oblivion. This is a special dungeon. In the case of when you visit it, it's a one-time visit. So, yeah, you kind of want to make sure that you're ready for this, and you're ready to not die, because the Cave of Oblivion is kind of a notorious. It is said that the jewels and monsters that appear in the cave are different each time it is visited. The cave is a natural wonder, the envy of adventurers. But be extremely wary here. The monsters and other magical beings can be extremely powerful. So yeah, the Cave of Oblivion, it has treasures, and it has monsters. However, they don't specifically tell you how strong the monsters are, or how good the items are. So when you enter the Cave of Oblivion, you're taking a risk. And you can go into there at Chapter 1, and you could possibly be fighting enemies from Chapter 8. That's how dangerous this thing can get. So, if anything else, I'm going to go through this once. I'm going to attempt it at least once. And if I can't do it, I'll just come back another time. So, wish me luck. The Cave of Oblivion. Now, you'll notice I'm pressing the R2 button right now. There's no map to the cave. The cave is special, again, because you visit it once, and once you exit, it's gone. It won't come back until you look for it again in the next chapter. There are 8 separate Caves of Oblivion, and each of them have their own set of items, monsters, patterns, etc., etc. So, yeah, we don't know what we're expecting with this one. I don't think you can actually freeze them either. No, you can. Okay, so you do have sort of a safeguard in that regard. I'm gonna be stupid.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
No mercy.
Oh, Well, these aren't as bad as I thought they were going to be, but this could still be better. I probably would be better off not fighting these, but these lesser vampires, notice their black pants for one, they are very much stronger vampires. And that Thaumaturgus, how do you even go through that without stuttering? That Thaumaturgus, I guess that's how you do it. The Thaumaturgus back there is, I don't know how to feel about that one, but yeah, I'm not gonna let that thing live for long. So let's go ahead and see if we can actually kill one of these monsters first of all. Oh god, yeah, we're gonna be here for a little while. We may not even be able to do this. If anything, I want to at least give it an honest try, and I'm gonna try and destroy them all. If not all of them, then just as much as I can. So, yeah. Okay, that's good. We can kill at least one monster. That's good. We're not in the dark here. Oh, ow, oh, eat, ow, oh. Oh, that hurts. You're gonna hurt too. Ow. You don't hurt as bad, but you still hurt. God, that hurts. Okay, so an important mechanic here. When Lenneth dies, you have a time limit on your hands. So you need to either A, revive Lenneth Valkyrie right now, so you won't have to worry about the time limit, and that when she dies, you'll just have to time limit come back to you, or you run away, so that you won't have to worry about horribly dying. I'm gonna give one the Armgrim, because Armgrim can actually tank a hit from that mage in the back. Can you dodge this one? No, you cannot. Bella's gonna die. Yep, saw that coming. What? 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 How much HP? 9 HP! 9 HP! 9 HP! Bellinus! Holy cow, you're a tanker! Holy cow, Bellinus, you're a tanker! Wow, that's amazing! Okay, you know what? Hold on a second here. I'm curious, actually. There's no dragon slaying here, so there. I'm curious if they actually have a weakness to lightning. So I'm gonna use a spectacle on you. You're weak to poison. We don't have poison yet, so no. How about you? You have no weaknesses. Good to know. As for you, I don't want to use that just yet. Instead, I'm gonna be healing Valkyrie here. See if she can live through another bite from that one monster, that one zombie.
Impossible.
Impossible. Well, she could live through a lightning bolt if she was fully healed, so that's a good thing to know. Okay, so now that Yolanda can actually... Oh, jeez, I'm gonna have 2 Union Plums left. Shoot. Okay, you know what? You use a Union Plum. And, you use a Thunder Crystal. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get him out of here. Also, that's a very strong Thunder Crystal. Wow. Okay, so now we know what kind of monsters we're dealing with here. At our level, we should not be here at all. Like, at all. So, yeah, we're on very dangerous grounds here. Oh, fun. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna change this to Icicle Edge, because Frigid Damsel is the single-target ice spell, while Icicle Edge is the multi-target. So I'm gonna teach that to Yolanda, and I'm gonna have her use that as her thing. Now... I'm gonna give everyone an elixir just so everyone will stay fully healed. I do not want anybody here to die. Oh, Bellinus is at level 1. No friggin' wonder. Okay. Llewellyn has only 800 HP. Okay, so you have the Emerald Necklace on, which gives 100 CP. Okay. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give Bellinus 2,000 EXP from the EXP orb. Divide. Divide means that is what you give. You divide the EXP from the EXP orb to the party if you choose to give them any EXP. So divide. And here we actually see some stats up as well, which is interesting. Okay, so now that you have some CP here, I'm going to give you some... Actually, I want to raise your hero stats, because I know I showed this off in the previous episode when I went through the Forest of Woe. But, just to show you properly, you see how much stats, how much hero value he just gained just right there? Like, wow, he's ready to punch a guy, let me tell you. And I'll give him another 5,000, just so we can raise his stats up a little bit. Okay, so using the capacity points here, I am going to raise Survival, just so it has some more HP there, and won't be a wimp. I'm going to raise Attack Power, and then I'm going to raise Fight. Okay, I think he'll be good. This is just in case we run into any more enemies here that either they're kind of weak or they're not. Get out of here. Oh, jeez! I didn't expect it to unfreeze that fastly. Ooh, that was close. Okay, I'm not gonna do that again. Okay, so moving on then. Moving on through the Cave of Oblivion here. I'm gonna take it slowly, and I'm not going to fight any more battles here because I'm in way over my head. Also, I fell down. There's an item here though. Oh yeah, this down here's a dead end, isn't it? Nothing down here? Nothing down here? Just items. Cool. Cool. It's just a one. Really? Really? Nothing else down here? Wow. I was not expecting that one. Okay. Ah! Stop it! Okay. I'm in danger here. Wait a minute. I have an idea. Freeze. Freeze. Push. Freeze. Come on. Come on, you. Wow. Wow, that thing's after me. Okay, hold on. Hold on a second here. I don't think I can throw that thing down at all. So you guys just stay put right there. I'm gonna go this way. And run into that guy. Who I think just fell down the pit. Yep, he did. Whee! Okay, so in case you're wondering, there's a path up here that leads you up here. Simple. And move right along here into another room with more items. The broken blade. Ooh. That's not very useful at the moment. It can be transported to, or transmuted to a broadsword, which I think we have like 4 or 5 of those? 3. Okay, so we have 3 of those. So there you go. We have like 3 of those right now. So yeah, that's what doing that will do. Change that empty powder to a skill potion. Thank you. Skill potion raises CP. Oh. Bellinus, do you need any more? I don't think you do. I think you're good. Well, this was a very tiny Cave of Oblivion then. Like, really, there's nothing else. There's only 2 treasure chests, and we have like 4 other enemies in here. So yeah, I'm gonna do this. Later! He does unfreeze, so there is a floor down there, but you can never get to that floor. So, I'm not sure why they did that. Oh, dangerous, dangerous, dangerous! Danger! Okay, freeze, freeze, and I'm gone! I'm gone! Okay, so yeah, the enemies in here are rather high leveled. In fact, I want to go ahead and keep this in. I want to keep the experience of this dungeon in, just so I can show it off. But I think I'm going to load up a save. I'm going to load up my save, and I'm going to save this dungeon for later. Just so that I'll have some experience, and yeah. So, yeah, that's the Cave of Oblivion, everybody. There's really nothing else to it other than that. I probably should have bought more Union Plus before I went in here, but thankfully we had just enough to survive. So, there you go. And as you can see, the Cave of Oblivion is gone. It's a one-time visit, so yeah, I'm going to load up my save, and then I'll redo that, or I won't go and enter that place this next time. Just so that, well, something to look forward to then in the near future, so there you go. But, with that said then, I believe now's a good time to go ahead and let's pay Freya a visit, or at least let's give Freya a reason to summon us and have us give her a visit. So if we get to the menu here, we see that we have 18 out of 24 periods left. Before that though, let me check Lillian's equipment, which is just the basic stuff here. Basic of the basic, good. Good. What do these do? charge turn, rabbit foot. Hold on. You're actually unlucky. So you know what? I'm gonna do you a favor. I'm gonna buy you a rabbit's foot. I'll give you that, and I guess I'll give you that. Just so that Lullian isn't going up there completely unprepared. So there you go. He has a little luck, he has some happiness, and some teachings to understand the value of life. So there you go. Alrighty, so with Llewellyn ready to go ahead and be sent, if we go to transfer here, we see that Belinus with 130 and Llewellyn of 41 are ready to be sent. Before you send them, I cannot stress this enough, before you send them, you need to make sure that they don't have any equipment that you want to keep later, because you will not be seeing them again for a very long time. So just make sure they have the basic of the basic, the salad, the curious, the gauntlet, and the greaves, and whatever else they need to help them raise their self-esteem, I guess. So, and after you do that, you make sure they're at high hero value, they're whatever the stats they're needed to be to get up there. You know what? I'm gonna toss Llewellyn a bone, and I'm gonna have him be level 4. I should have gave him that CP thing. That thing that raises CP. Oh well. But this will make him more of a hero, I guess. Alright, so counter, I'm gonna give you more sword health. And a little bit of fighting, yeah. Just so you have something going for you. And see, he just went up to 43 now, so that's a thing. Now, we just go ahead and just send Lullian to Asgard. Goodbye, Llewellyn. You're the first, actually, you know what? No. One last thing. I gotta send my party here. Okay. Now. Goodbye, Llewellyn. Nice knowing you well lasted. And thus, Llewellyn is sent up to Asgard. He is our first warrior to be sent up there. Now, every now and again, you will have a moment to understand a bit, or when you visit Freya, you'll learn how they're doing, you'll see how they're going to be handling things, whatever. But to do that, we need to visit Freya. So to do this, we need to spend our periods away. The fastest way to do this, if you're at the end of a chapter, is you press start, or the menu, to rest. Pressing start will cost you periods to rest. Either you can cover DME, restore all statuses, and all statuses are disabled, and complete recovery. But if you spend all 6 periods, there you go. You're at the very end of the thing. So, once you do that, and once you're in the world map, the goddess Freya has summoned you. This chapter is concluded. Begin Sacred Phase.
It has been a long time, Lenneth. Our current situation is as follows.
So, remember that the Vanir, that we as the Aesir are in war with the Vanir army, but there are also some other forces around that are doing their own things. Now, since we sent Llewellyn up, they should have had a good, decent, a boost, in a sense, to, help out the Aesir army. So this is the current standings, and once you press X again, you'll see a little stat boost as to how well the armies are doing. In this case, the Aesir went up 1 point. So yay, we have 1 more point over the other forces now. So we're doing good for a start.
Our current situation is, if things do not improve, I am afraid we are doomed.
But y'all just went up 1 point! Why are you saying you're doomed? To be fair, this is her first chapter, so things are not gonna look well for a while. So, but this is a good standing point. This is a good start to this is how you're gonna start with Freya. So, she's always gonna say we're doomed to the first chapter to the second chapter, so don't worry about that.
Do you wish to know the status of our Einherjar?
So from here, we can go ahead and take a look at our Einherjar and see how they're doing. In this case, we only sent Llewellyn up into heaven, or Asgard. So let's see how he's doing.
You wish to know his status?
So Llewellyn was awarded the rank of 18th level god. He's already a god! Holy crap, he's a god! Yay! Transfer supplies to friendly armies, Castle Wasteland Patrol, closing of main roads. So, yeah, checking on your Einherjar here, he already plus 47 hero value, so that's already a good plus for him. So, let's see what Llewellyn is up to after he was sent up. Apparently, he rescued an animal, for one. So yeah, you get little cute cutscenes here and there. And also, with him being in the first platoon, he gets to be doing some special things that we get to do. In this case, how the Aesir army got plus 1 point, this is how they did it.
First, show me your abilities. Destroy all the enemies which lie in the Tortos Mountains to the west of Valhalla. I do not think you will lose. I expect to hear good news.
And when you know it, they were successful. So, nice job, Llewellyn. You did a good job. And his exploits were recognized as well. Now, as you send more and more Einherjar up to Asgard, this is going to get lengthy and is going to be a while before you actually, get by. So, yeah, I probably won't be showing this off in every sacred phase. If anything, if it gets too long, then I'll just go ahead and just cut it up from the main episode, and I'll put it onto the sidebar as a little extra as to how well the Einherjar are doing. So it'll be like what episodes will be like episode 9, 10, maybe 11, 20, 55, 57, 54, 55. Yeah. So if I name it like episode 20, then the sacred phase will be 20.5. So that's how that'll work. So we don't have to check on anything else, so let's get out of here.
Lenneth, about your performance. Send us warriors, brave and true.
Okay. Well, I guess, we did decently, I guess. If you did bad, she'll let you know you did bad. So, yeah. I guess we did alright then. I don't know if we sent a warrior that was bad in the first place, or what, but hey, she looks happy enough.
These are all the materialized points I can grant you at this time.
Yes, during each of these phases, Freya will also give you materialized points as well. So that's kinda nice.
The Lord Odin is pleased with you.
And if you meet the needs of the Anheria that's needed, Odin will recognize it and will notice that you did a thing, and he'll be pleased with your results. And because of which,
he bids me give you these artifacts.
He will give you an entire list of items that are going to be very useful. Now, the only thing is that the bottom item there, of the artifact there, is different. There's at least one in each sacred phase that's random, that has a random item. I don't fully know how you were supposed to manipulate it, other than maybe save and quit and try again, load it up, and then just go to the sacred phase again until you get a different item. But if there's a certain way to manipulate it in your perspective, I don't fully know it.
Lenneth, I have a request to make of you. We need more warriors. Send us a warrior with good battle skills. We need a warrior skilled in battle tactics. Send us someone with a good knowledge of artifacts.
So, this is how the next part of your chapter goes. For Chapter 2, we'll be getting more and more on Heriar, but for what they need a hero value of at least 50. They also need a warrior, someone that has tactics, someone that has good leadership, and someone that can identify. Now, if you remember, if you went and paused and looked at the whole list of skills that are in the D slot, your traits and whatever, those are the traits. So, Belinus, if we have enough points for him, we can raise the stats to raise his tactics, his leadership, and identity, or identifying tactics. So, this is how you send on Heriar up with what skills they need and what they also need. The warrior trait, I'm not fully sure what they need there. Now, the only other thing is that the only other way you can send on Heriar up is if they have a very high hero value, higher than I don't know. I don't want to say double, but higher. There's a higher number than what they need. If you can send an Anheria like that, then you're pretty set. You got yourself going there. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about all these other stats that you have going on for you. So, that's it.
Very well. Good fortune. I expect mighty deeds.
And thus, we finally start ourselves in Chapter 2. So, I guess we'll just go ahead and call it a day there. So, next time, Chapter 2. I wonder what's going to be in store for us in this chapter. Only one way to find out, huh? So with that said, this is Gibatu. And until we enter Chapter 2 properly, goodbye to you. Laters!